evening, everyone. Welcome to the Arctic. Oh my goodness. I see in the comments that it's cold everywhere, not just here. So glad you are all inside, hopefully staying warm. My little plan with my space heater has got the house a little cold. I had to backtrack from that, which I'll explain later if you haven't seen it. But anyhow, welcome all. Happy Friday. Cheers. And again, if you're in this cold, I hope you're staying warm. I've been seeing some of the temperatures going through the chat. Let me give you the official readout right here. We actually have well, not really warmed up, but we don't have the wind anymore. So we are at negative 16 with a feels like of negative 16. So that's good. No more wind. This morning it was a negative 41. Feels like negative 22 on the temperature. So let's see who is all in here. Who's staying warm and who's in the cold. We got Tim and Old Saws. Good evening. WD30. Logger Jason. Only took 10 tries and a jump start to start my pickup. Yeah, I can imagine. Outdoors in the 608. Good evening, Ryan Bender. How you doing? Who else? Bill Irwin. I just saw your name fly by. So when I put the video out the other day, I thought the cold was supposed to come tonight into tomorrow, even though tomorrow we're still supposed to be pretty cold. But I actually had to start measuring, well, unofficially, how much wood out of that tote. I actually started last night. So it is going to be interesting to see how many fill-ups I get. I actually have done 2 already today. So I am on a 3 fill rotation. Tilla Creek outdoors. All right, I got to take this off. This thing it's not really that cold in here. The house is still at 74. We are still warm inside. And so, yeah. It's I put out a little short or a reel earlier with a hack about running your space heater by your thermostats. And maybe I was just doing a little comment farming, but it's pretty entertaining to read some of the comments. So anyhow, Rick's Outdoors, how are you doing? Colleen, I think you were just as cold up there. Hopefully you're sending some warm weather soon. The one thing I would say is that from just going around social media today, if you sell firewood, chances are, and you're in this path of this storm, your phone's probably been ringing off the hook, or you are probably sold out. Because I've been seeing a lot of people saying they're all out of wood, or they just have been going nonstop. People getting ready. WD30, what was that you were saying earlier? You're planning to be at work for a couple days because of the storm? See, we're not getting any of the snow here. I'm kind of disappointed. I kind of wish we would be getting a little snow, because if it's snowing, then it's not, 22 below zero. But yeah, we're not getting any snow. And I think you guys out east, you're getting like a foot of snow. So that'll be fun. Be fun to see. And then ice down there in Texas, Arkansas, Mississippi. They're all getting ice. We are planning a multiple day stay at work. Whew. Man, yeah, look at it. Everyone sold out. Rick's Outdoors. Daniel Atkins, been sold out for a while. Old Guy Firewood. Good evening, Miller Stumps and Firewood. James Baton. Toronto is about to get a foot of snow on Sunday with 20 below Celsius. Well, that's like, what is that? That's not even really that cold. Adirondack Woodsman, how are you doing? Let's see who all is. Yadkin Valley Outdoors. I saw, what were you saying? You were, yeah, you're getting ice. That's where I was, that's where I think the most potential damage. Down power lines, trees. That would not be fun. Timon. I even saw Timon. He was out delivering wood today. I have a cord to deliver in the morning. Yeah, see, that's the other thing. Circle B is if you, it would not be very much fun to be out delivering in these temps. Oh, man. Yeah. Freezing rain. 1 inch on power lines means no power. That's what, I forget where I saw, but then also like they're thinking that because of the ice storm, if it turns out the worst that they're forecasting, it in like Texas, they're saying just because they can't handle even like an inch of snow, that they're going to be down and out for days, maybe even a week. Uh-oh. BW35 bucket. Ohio, Southern Ohio is in the path of the mega storm. It's kind of been shifting, I thought. Is it coming more north? 12 to 18 in Maine. Whew. Yeah. So I don't know. I guess I don't know if I'd rather have 2 days of sub-zero temperatures or a foot of snow. Either way, I'm pretty much another weekend of not doing anything in the woodyard. Oh man, I'm way behind on the chat here. Vendors in Texas that have already closed for Monday. Yeah, see, I thought that I thought it was supposed to be hitting today or tomorrow. But I suppose they're planning to be down for a couple days. Millwood Outdoors. First winter with my wood stove, definitely going through more wood than I expected. Well, that's the thing. These days like today and temperatures like this, it doesn't, I mean, you're going to go through a lot of wood regardless of, what you're burning, what's burning it. Oh my goodness. And look at this. We have a coin in the cup. Ladies and gentlemen, that means to grab your cup and raise it up. Glowing Firewood 50. What is up, Woodhounds? I keep forgetting about this live stream until it's done. Well, glad you're tuning in. Glad to see you here. Cheers. Thank you very much. Oh my, are we on the egg count already? We can't get into this. We got to take a week off of the egg count. We got to stick to important topics. Stay on point. Things like this right here. Who all has heard about the exploding trees? If you've heard of the exploding trees and the frost quakes, yes, indeed, this is a thing. The earthquake caused by frost in the ground with these temperatures, there's a thing called frost quakes and exploding trees. Has anyone had any of their trees explode? Maybe I should ask that. It's a big thing going around. A lot of concerns up here. Yes. Did you have to load your stove 3 times because of the so I loaded it last night at like 8:30, this morning at 7, and then I went out at 4 o'clock and put some more on. Just so that I could because I knew I wouldn't be able to go out at 8 o'clock right now. So I went out at 4, and it was actually out. Like there was a nice big bed of coals, but there wasn't any wood left in the firebox at 4 o'clock. So yeah, today's 24-hour cycle will have taken three loads. And last night I was a little worried this morning that I was going to go out there and find like the water temp down below 170, like in the 150s or something. But there was a few pieces left this morning. So, but man, it's just when the wind, like last night, the wind was blowing so hard. I mean, it doesn't matter what you're doing, how you're heating, like things are just cooling off. Like the furnace hardly ever had a break. I think I saw some people. Miller Stumps and Firewood had an earthquake here this week. What? Or were you just grinding out a big stump and you caused one? Or was there maybe it was a? Has anyone experiencing the customer over shopping local grocery stores? In big stores, run out of milk, eggs, vegetables like COVID. Oh yeah, there's people out stocking up for the weekend. This is one of those things that it can really be something. You never know. Tony Woods, I seen your trick with your thermostat. Wouldn't that confuse your heater? Yeah, it was pretty much just I don't know if people can see like the hashtags, but I put the hashtag satire. Like it was just a spoof. Because obviously, if I didn't want the furnace to run, I could just turn the thermostat down instead of trying to trick it by having the space heater under the thermostat. So yeah, it was just kind of a joke. I just wanted to see. I know, call me the internet instigator, rage baiting, comment farming, just seeing how many people will tell me that it's a bad idea. Mom, outdoors or outside with mom and the boys have had frost quakes here. Really? Man. Yeah, I guess it's a thing. I don't know. Frickin' Jeep. I'm sure you had an exploding tree. Wait, you heard Northwest PA Firewood? You seen a short on it earlier? The exploding trees? Because there was a video where a tree was leaning over. It was loaded up with ice and snow, really heavy, wet snow, and it got to the point where once it snapped and broke, it looked like it exploded. Like all the snow came flying off it. So I think that's where the whole folklore started. But who knows? Hang on here. I am way behind. Good Lord, what is this? Firewood at the furnace? Live stream? What is going on? I'm way behind on the chat. And we have another coin in the cup. I'm going to get the coin. I'm going to go back and grab those questions. So let's raise up the cups. Marlon. Hi, Dan. Hi, Dan, everyone. Cheers, friends. Cheers to you, Marlon. Stay warm down there. Stay safe. Thank you very much. Yeah, we got it. Whoa, we got the music a little loud still. I'm still jamming. All right. Where were the questions? Let me go find those. Oh, Colleen saying us serious egg farmers can't keep quiet. Yeah, a bunch of cackling hens. Cackling hens in the chat with their egg counts. Firewood 50, please tell me you're going to the fellowship this year. Are they having the fellowship? I don't know if they're having the fellowship at the furnace. I don't know. But I haven't heard when it is, so I don't know if I'm going or not. Logger Jason heard a few today. Exploding trees raise big problems when you try to cut them, even with a machine. Yeah, I mean, I know that they crack, and that can happen. But I don't know if it's actually explodes. Like some of the AI videos I've been seeing. Florida Firewood, you think this cold will have any deer bed down in your greenhouse? Well, I got the doors zip shut. I should have left them open. Cause I don't know. They were kind of down on the one hillside yesterday. So they were not in the wind. But I can't imagine. I can't imagine the animals out there. Especially yesterday. It was blowing and so cold. I don't know. It's just crazy. All right. WD 30s frostquakes happen first thing in the morning. I don't know what I don't know if that's code for something. All right. Let's see. All right. I want to get caught up here. Slick Willie. Jeez. 3 frozen eggs. And an exploding cat. Yeah, I think down on the farm they've had frozen eggs before. Broken Old Swede, I have not. I was thinking about doing it, but I don't know. I can't decide on a name. That I know that one that came up behind the tractor the other day. I need to name her after an actress, a movie star, somebody, because she's always hungry for the camera. Always coming around. And somebody left a comment and said, they don't know that you have the camera, but I will be back there not filming anything, and none of them will be around. There won't be a deer in sight. It's when I turn on the camera, when I have my phone going on the tripod. Call me crazy, but it's a thing. It's a real deal. Arnie, how are you doing? You're out of minis. Uh-oh. Is that what you were gonna fire up the tabletop? Stay warm this weekend? My wife has 5. No, we're not steering into the poultry lane. We're gonna stay Daniel Atkins. Well, on another note, are you ready for 4 extra faces to join your live in a few weeks? One of them has an extra 50 pounds. Well, are all 4 of you going to fit on half the screen? If one of you has an extra 50 pounds? Yeah, let me know. We'll have to let me know what date and everything. And hopefully you'll have a good enough connection. And we can patch you in. No frozen eggs, since they put the heater in the egg house. That is good. There is Mr. One Eye Customs, neighbor Doug. How is everything in PA? What did I wake up to this morning? Oh, well, what kind of where, like, temperature wise, or Amanda didn't have to work this morning. But it was minus 22 with a feels like of minus 41. So it was cold. Very flippin' cold. But now we have kind of the wind has died down, so now we're at negative 16 with a feels like of negative 16. So the wind chill is no longer too big, although I think it's supposed to pick back up tomorrow morning. Once again, all day tomorrow, we are not getting above, I think, negative single digits are the high. Like, I think negative 8's the high. Oh, that's right. That was my Facebook question. I forgot about that. Oh, did you leave me a comment? I didn't even see it. Yeah, I was thinking like Maryland for the deer. You know, because she really, or I don't know. We'll have to see. No, I did not see your response. I guess I should have. I haven't. I haven't looked through all my comments. I don't. Sometimes I get. Um. I forget to go back, and then like I'll make another post, and so then I'll only check on that one, and I don't go back to the like the previous posts. Barry, you ever get out on the triple flowage through the ice? No, I don't do very much fishing or ice fishing. My brother does. He might know. I don't know if he goes out on the flowage though. He's down a little further south, Buffalo City area. Jared, no exploding trees yet. Maybe maybe tomorrow. Hey, Minnesota youngster. Good seeing you. Gotta run. Have a good night. Stay warm. I'll have to. Jane Doe. Oh, that's not a bad name either. High water circuit rider. Have you tried hand splitting frozen wood? No. I haven't hand split any wood for a while. It's although I do have some nice oak, I probably could if I was gonna get back into the swing of things. What flavor pizza did you have for dinner? Oh, well, you will be interested to know that tonight we actually had something a little different. Still had pizza, but it was a barbecue chicken pizza, and I was pleasantly surprised. It was mighty tasty. um, so I I lost the battle with keeping the skimmer and a opening in the pond ice with just the air bubbles, just the air diffusers. So I did have to go and buy two tank heaters, floating tank heaters. So I have one of them in the skimmer to keep that from turning into a block of ice and blowing out. And then I have another one. I'll probably run the one in the pond maybe for like the next week or so, because the bubbler was keeping up fine. I would just have to every morning bust the ice back open. But yeah, I was not able to. The air bubbles were not able to keep up from the water freezing. It was, especially when it's how many degrees below zero. But those tank heaters, that is working pretty good, at least in the skimmer. It just keeps that. I don't know what temperature they're supposed to keep the water at, but it's somewhere above 32 degrees. I can tell you that for sure. I saw. Now I'm scrolling back here. Old guy firewood. Is anyone else feeling frustrated? Uh-oh. Not being able to watch everyone's videos. Yeah. It's there's there is quite the well, I don't even know what the word is. When you go on your home screen, there's quite a collage full of thumbnails. And now, I don't know if you've noticed this, but YouTube is on the home screen. They're now only showing 3 thumbnails of long form videos. They used to have 5. So you used to be able to go on your home screen and see a whole bunch of options. Now they've limited that down. And so yeah, they're out to just squash long form. Why not run a line from your boiler to the pond? Because I would probably have to burn through 40 cords of wood to keep that. I don't know. It's not a big deal. I mean, all I gotta do is keep a couple spots open for air or gases to escape from whatever, I don't know. And if I'd have to dig in a line, it'd be a whole thing. And there'd never be any way to keep the water, the whole pond, I don't think, from freezing up in some spots. I mean, once it freezes over and we have it like 8-10 inches of snow on top of the ice, like that's actually insulates the water pretty good. Mr. Scheib is here. Scheib is prepping for big snow amounts. Sweet. We need to see another a throwback to your video snow blowing into the wind and having it all blow right back on you. All right. Firewood 50 sold 47 pickup loads of firewood since Wednesday. Holy crap. Yeah, I've been seeing all kinds of posts all over. Everyone is just mad dash selling pizza. I mean, it's pizza. I just read pizza and freaking Jeep's coming. Firewood. Whew. It ain't even time for a refill. Marlon down there at Twin Rivers, he was working, I think, last night till midnight or something, splitting to do deliveries today. It is crazy. Holy crap, I'm way behind. All right. Billy Bob's Wood, how you doing? The York Woods is here. All right. Bottom of the hour. That's right. I missed that, and I'm a little behind. I gotta ketchup and mustard. YouTube is pushing everyone to shorts to try to compete with TikTok and Facebook. Whew. That's why you just have to, like, get your subscription page in order, and I think you can sort it chronologically, or I don't know if you can filter it or not, but yeah, it's just one of those things, just the sign of the times. Did you ever solve your mice problem? Hang on, let me grab my ice balls and then we'll talk about the mice. I don't know if the mice problem is completely solved or not, but my good friend Mr. Fox, and yes, I know it's a mister because I've witnessed him lifting his leg and pissing all over trees. I think he has been helping keep the mice down and under control. I've put out some traps. Now with the snow we got, I've been looking for tracks, and it's kind of it's not as much activity back there. So that's good. But yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's really the case, but I've seen this fox multiple times now, and it just kind of makes sense that if he found the wood yard, it would be a smorgasbord of food. J.B. Brown. Yeah, it's a little cooler, a little bit. Wild Bill Irwin, I'm delivering a load of oak logs tomorrow because I don't have any more split wood. Oh. Hopefully you get the delivery before the snow comes in. Oh, yes, it could have been the fox. Smogzilla. Or there are also my one neighbor behind me. He's had 2 coyotes on his trail cams. So there's also coyotes around. So I don't know. But the mouse problem seems to be, although now that I say that, once things start warming up, I'm going to just find freaking nests everywhere. All right, let me see if I think I'm Oh no. I don't think it would have a chance. Maybe. I don't know though. I don't know if a fox would. The coyotes might. The coyotes might try to take down a little fur friend back there. All right, just making sure that if you have a question, I want to make sure that I can answer them. If you haven't asked a question, put a Q in front of your comment. There's Larry Cluck. Larry Cluck, how you doing? How's everything across the border? Oh, right here. See, then there's questions like this from Jared that I don't even know why you're asking that question. There's only one answer. Shibe, tell Jared, settle his debate. All right. BTS saws, have a good night. Enjoy the weekend. Hopefully, it's not too cold and frigid, or you're in the path of the storm, the big storm. There you go. Jared, did you see that? Right there is your answer. Oh, good Lord. Mom and the boys. Whoa, no, that's Mom and the boys. Somebody, can we get a moderator? Put Mom and the boys in a timeout. Oh, Logger Jason, timeout. Yeah, there you go. That's the other. There's 2 answers. Shive's answer or Bill's answer. Just give both. My neighbors don't mind me shooting at any time after dark because I know I'm taking care of things. WD-30? Yes. The 2-way handsaw. The bi-saw. The bi-directional handsaw. That is the choice. Oh, and here we go. Yes, indeed. Sean Watford, thank you very much. Answering the question once again. Cheers. freaking Jeep got a new saw. What is it? Has a push button start. Wait, is that the battery saw? I don't know if that's. I don't keep track of all these other numbers and letters. There's only 3 numbers and 1 letter. Yeah. The 590. I never hear much about the 462 versus the 500i. I bought the 462 and it is a beast with a good sharp chain. Well, that's just, I mean, that's, when it comes down to it. I think I said this on the podcast. Like any saw, you got a sharp chain on it, you put fuel in the tank, you pull it, you start it, it's going to cut. But, neighbor Doug, have you been able to have a comparison? You need to then if you run one, then you can kind of you can see and notice the difference. Josh and Steph, now that it's been colder, how is the new boiler done on wood consumption this year? Up until yesterday, very good. It's been going. It hasn't been using, I don't know, like an exact percentage. It's definitely been using less. But last night through today now, it's chewing through some wood to keep up. But it's also 20 below zero, so most of the days but otherwise, I've been very impressed with the amount of wood that I'll put in. When we're like in the normal like winter temps, like the teens, 20s, I'm filling up the same amount. So I'm always filling up twice a day. But when I fill up, I'm not putting as much wood in. I can definitely notice that. Moss Man, bringing out the ladies. Moss Man, cheers. Thank you very much. Look at this question from the queen hen herself. It's warmed up a degree to minus 15 because of all of my hot air. Let's see what it is here. Oh, well, we've cooled off here. Now we're at 18 below. We've gone down. So if you have a little warm front moving in up there, keep sending it this way. Logger Jason, have a good night. Headed to the shop for boiler fill. I don't know why you don't have one already. I mean, what the heck? You definitely need. If you talk to Bob Nelson, he was on the fence. He came over the one day. He ran the 500i. Next week, bought one. Saw surgeon. He'll never admit this, but maybe he's watching and lurking in the shadows. The saw surgeon, he came up here, he ran it. He, like I said, he'll never admit it, but he was converted. He jumped on the bandwagon. Yes, it is. See, it's life changing. $68. Oh my goodness. Florida firewood, 68 degrees. That would be, well, I still want, I still like winter, but not this 20 below nonsense. Uh-oh. Now it's cooling off in Minnesota. I gotta check. What are we supposed to get down to? Hourly. Oh, yeah. Looks like we're going to bottom out 5 a.m. at 21 below. But only a 2-mile-an-hour wind out of the south-southwest. So maybe that's going to bring in some warmer air. But then all day, yeah, -5. -5 for the high. The Adirondack Woodsman, have a good night. Keep your fire burning as well. Stay safe with the storm blowing through up there. I don't know if you guys are getting hit that far up there. Didn't you guys, though, Florida Firewood, didn't you guys have a little cold snap like a week or so ago? I saw something online with like the lizards were going to be falling out of the trees or something. I don't know if there's any truth to that or not, but I thought there was like a cold snap down there. Sawing with Sandy, how are you doing? So far, we are having a great Friday night. It's a little chilly outside, but it's not too bad in here. And we have another coin that fell in the cup. Sean Watford, once again, I had a guy try to sell me a casket today. That's the last thing I need. Oh, boom, boom, psh. Thank you very much. Cheers. All right. Oh. Now the chat's going crazy all of a sudden again. Old Guy Firewood. I think did you? Old Guy Firewood. Hitting the hay. Have a good weekend. I don't know if you're in the path, but enjoy whatever Mother Nature brings down to you. I'm missing out on a lot of comments, but do you need to plug your tractor in? Probably if I was planning on using it, but when it's below zero, this hobbyist does not need to go out to the woodyard. So I'm hoping I won't need to go out there, but well, and even if I did, I don't have power back there to plug it in anyway. So it's been pretty good though. I've never had to well, again, I don't usually need to go out and start it if it's 20 below zero. Whew, yeah, it was cold, Larry. Negative 31. Man. And the wind was just whipping. It was nasty. The DK60 fired up today. Yeah, it. The last time I had the tractor, what day was that? I don't know if I've ever had it not start. Huh. Trying to think. The one time it didn't was when the seat was froze. But otherwise, I think it's always got to give it a little, got to let those glow plugs warm up. The new boiler is, well, it's keeping up as good as it can. I've filled it this afternoon just to get me, because I knew I wouldn't be going out till a little bit later this evening. Normally around 8 o'clock is when I fill it up. So I knew with the live stream it'd be a little bit later. So I put some wood in at 4 o'clock this afternoon. But yeah, it's doing good, you know, as good as any when it's this cold out. Sawing with Sandy, yes, it's nice to not have to worry about the mess of the wood in the house. I have not run the micro kiln in last weekend. It was cold. This week. No heat treating in sub-zero temperatures. Wayne, how are you doing? Do you plan to do any wood hounding this spring? Yes. In fact, I have some trees to take down back there, and then my neighbor across the street has some that are already down, just from blowdowns and such. So yeah, there's gonna be, and I need to go down and do a little scavenger hunting down in the back 40 on the farm to try to find some of these specialty species for the mini firewood. Because I think Woodhound Senior said he spotted a couple, a hickory that had blown down, and maybe a cherry or two. So yeah, there'll be some wood hounding as soon as it warms up. Can you actually tell a difference when it gets between negative 10 and 20? I don't know about negative 10 to negative 20, but definitely like from 10 above to 10 below or lower. It's just like if you don't have a face covering on, like this morning I was out there and you can just like feel it in your teeth. And then your nose, like if you inhale, your nostrils kind of freeze shut. So you can, like my gloves, instantly my fingers were just like cold. Even though I had these nice big thick gloves on. But I don't know, like I think that's kind of like once you get to 0 and lower. I don't know. But from negative 10 to negative 20, probably not. And if the wind's blowing, if you have a feels like last night, the wind chill was negative 40 or something, then you can really feel it. Really feel it. Well, WD-30, but see, that's the thing. The mini firewood now is going to lead me down this path of, like I said, trying to find certain species. Because there's Slick Willie has some box elder that I might try for a little specialty blend. There's a few other species that I might try to throw into the mix. I know it's not a, well, Shibe likes the Merlot poplar, but there's a lot of places here in like northern Wisconsin, like poplar is like their main bundle wood. Like, I mean, obviously that's all they have up there, but so I might try some of that for some mini firewood. I don't know, because I have a few of those that need to come down as well. So some of the stuff I have here, but then I have to go. Oh, and birch. I gotta try to find some birch. Man. Den, heading to Winnipeg. The weather right now is cold, and next week it's going to be cold as well. But I don't think there's any, like, I don't think there's any snow in the forecast or anything like that. So should be pretty good for travel. Just is cold. Very cold. Oh yes, indeed. William Klein, I've got those out in one of my, somewhere in the wood yard. Yeah, I still have them. They make these new ones, or I saw, I think it's called like Garvey or something. They have ones that are like wide. I think Rick's Outdoors has them. They're like a wider, almost like a grapple, log tongs. Log tongs. Tong to tong tong tongs. Um BW, I don't have camel mill socks. I've been meaning to get some, but I have what are they? I don't even know what brand they are. I had just gotten like a 6-pack, and I said when these wear out, I'm going to try the camel mill socks. But I don't have any yet. So all this cold talk, I'm going to get a big bowl of ice cream. It's funny because this afternoon, Boss Man and Amanda went out and made ice cream in the snow. Like they took all these ingredients out there, put the bowl down in the snow because I don't know, she saw some way to do this, making ice cream out in the cold. So they went out and made ice cream. I told her I don't think you need to put the bowl in the snow. I think you just set it outside. It's going to be cold enough. But yeah, they made ice cream this afternoon. 57, 57 days till spring. Oh, 57 days till spring and 1 minute till overtime. 57 days. Holy crap. That seems like a lot. I just want it to get back to like the 20s and 30s. Still kind of cold, still kind of have some snow around, but slow melt. Holy crap! What is going on up there, Colleen? Man, you got a warm front moving in. Send it this way. Send it on down. The only thing, yeah, I don't know what dog. Oh, I did see that dog, the free range neighbor dog. I saw him the other day, and yeah, that's the one thing with spring I do not like, because you have no idea how many times a dog can go to the bathroom throughout the winter. And then in the spring, whew, it is insane. And then there's two of them. We have two dogs. So that is always the other thing I don't like is right in front of the woodshed, it's shaded. And when everything melts, I just get a big sheet of ice. A big glacier forms right in front of the woodshed. Sorry, I had a little itch. Oh, yeah. See, I think something else. That's right. I think something else is going on up there in Saskatchewan. I think something else is heating up the temps. I don't know. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to. I got to get ready for overtime. Josh and Steph, good night. Have a good weekend. Stay warm. Stay safe in the storm if you're in it. I'll be driving circles with the plow down Sunday around town. And that's yeah, if the projected snowfall amounts hold true, that's what I'm going to be interested in seeing. Do you guys really get the foot of snow? Tony Woods, if anyone needs a groundhog, you got a big one. If there's, yeah, no groundhogs around here. Porky, are you able to, is he like a tame one? I've seen people like tame those things. Then I wouldn't mind if I could get one that was tame in the woodyard, not around the pool and the pond. I wouldn't mind that. But otherwise, man, those things are destructive. I'm not a fan of the groundhog. Springtime Tootsie Rolls. Yeah. They are everywhere. The heat from the wood stove. Oh, sure. Yeah. I don't know about that. Knocking him out, Colleen. I think maybe he's just exhausted from increasing that temperature up there, or decreasing the temperature by 3 degrees. No, wait. No. Even if you're negative, you still increase. I am. Anthony, Ontario Firewood Resource. I didn't see you coming here. How are you doing? How is the weather up there. The same as down here, I imagine. Larry Cluck, have a good night. And tomorrow, enjoy that, what's hopefully the last day of the sub-zero cold and, well, we aren't getting any snow. Yeah, I was thinking, because if it's negative, if it was negative 13 or whatever it was, and then it is now only negative 10, I was thinking that you'd be going up the thermometer, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. Warming it up, cooling it down, or heating it up, heating it down. I do have to, what is it, 9:06? I probably do need to not do too long of overtime, because I probably should go make sure there's still some wood on the fire and load it up. Oh, now I hear the dogs barking. Is one of them outside? No. My brain is very possibly frozen, yes. It is very possible. Oh, look at here, Master Yoda. There is no cold, only lack of BTUs. Cold? There is no cold. Try? There is no try. There is only do. How many BTUs does it take to burn colder wood? That is a good question. How warm do you have to, what does your wood have to warm up to in order to burn better? Is there? I think there is. I think you've told me about this before, John. You gotta warm your wood up. Yeah, I don't do math, especially live math. Warmer wood starts faster. Yeah, I remember frickin' Jeep talking about this one other time. And he had a whole theory around, you gotta get the wood up to temp before burning it. Greenhouse math. All right, let me just double check here something. I don't think yeah, I thought I saw some cues. It's cold, freezing from now till March. Oh yeah, John does the greenhouse math. Yes, his calculations. The long-lasting firewood. That is definitely, I could use about 10 bags of long-lasting firewood for tonight. Definitely. That would be nice. He's been busy too. I saw, what did he say? 300 bundles he sold since like, the, is it yesterday? I don't even know. But yeah, he has just been getting slammed with people getting wood. Yeah, since Wednesday. All right, yeah. 300 bundles since Wednesday. Whew. And what is he's in New Jersey, right? Yeah, so that would be it. And didn't they just got like a bunch of snow. I don't know, it was last week. But when that cold snap comes through or this big winter storm, yeah, people coming looking for the wood. Grand Marais, Minnesota at 63 below wind chill. I'll have to tell Amanda. She's been up there quite a few times. Oh yeah, what was this with the game warden? Shot a world record gray squirrel. Turned out it was a groundhog. That would be one hell of a squirrel. Yes, indeed. Let's see if we've cooled off anymore. Or if yep, see, we're down to 19 below. I better get out there and load up. I also have to document because I'm documenting how many fill ups I get from that one tote that I brought in from the secret stash. So I'm seeing how long it's going to last. And it isn't going to be very long. If I make it to tomorrow night, then it will be 2 days. And I don't think there'll be much left of that tote after 2 days. And it's it's burning through it, but like I said, last night it was crazy. The furnace would shut off and like it seemed like it was just 5 minutes later it'd be back on. Just on and off all night long. And that was before I came up with the idea for the space heater. But if I would have done that last night, I would have been waking up to a really cold house. Off to restock the wood stove. I think I'm going to do the same. I think I got to go load up. What is Colleen warming up still? Wow. It gives me hope. Maybe tomorrow won't be as bad. Or maybe by Sunday it'll be moving down through here. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go load the boiler up for the overnight, and stay nice and warm here in the 74-degree house. So if you are in the path of this big storm, stay safe this weekend, and hopefully it doesn't get too crazy. But we will hopefully be warming up by Sunday. As long as Colleen sends this warm air down. Uh-oh. Freaking Jeep. The space heater. I know it theoretically it would work in a way, but I hope nobody actually is trying to do that. Anyhow, thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks to the moderators, and special thanks to all the coins in the cup, super chatters. Greatly appreciate that. And again, if you're in the path of the storm, stay safe, have fun, and stay warm. Not be cool. Good night, everyone. Cheers.
Bad boy. I've got a ton of gravel in my shoe.